What is going on with the real estate market in Highlands Ranch, Colorado? Well, I'm Sean Reddy of the Keller Williams Reddy Group, here to answer that question with you. And this is the market report for January of 2024. We're looking at a few statistical categories. We'll talk about what's good for if you are selling a home, what's good if you are buying a home. We'll also compare that year over year as well, so you can get the full perspective that we are looking at. And it's a month of streaks, mainly breaking streaks as far as consecutive months of rising and falling numbers in these categories. And we'll start with the numbers that you want to see if you are selling a home. Let's say you're just selling a home independent of buying another home. You just want to see seller market stats here, and that's what we'll cover first. First and foremost, again, we're comparing January of 24 to December of 23. Later, we'll compare year-over-year numbers. And this is Highlands Ranch wide. So if you're looking for something that's a little more specific, reach out. Happy to pull these numbers for your neighborhood as well. Okay, time on market. We're going to start there. The average time on market, average days, I should say, on market fell by 18.2% last month in January. Median days fell by 78.4%. That is huge, especially since we've had such a streak of rising active and median days on market. So 1 month streak of both of these dropping. The average went from 44 to 36. This is measured by what went under contract, the homes that went under contract in those particular months. Again, average went from 44 to 36. Median, check this out, 37 to just 8. 8 median days on market. Let me see something. That is the lowest number since June of 2023. So great news if you're a seller. Your property's probably not going to be on the market very long unless you overpriced it or some other factors are incorporated in. New purchase contracts. 2 months straight of rising new purchase contracts, going from 73 to 81 last month. That's good for an 11% gain. Closed sales also went up, a 1 month streak of that. Closed sales in January, 66 compared to just 57 in December. That's good for nearly 16% gain. Okay, prices. Kind of a mixed bag here. The average price of what sold in January versus what sold in December went down 5.3%, yet the median price went up. Now, you can probably attribute that to maybe a bigger sale or a couple bigger sales in December that went through, yet put more stock in the median than the average. So median price went up from $655 to $667.5. Again, that only measures what closed in those particular months. So it's not to say values across the board went up, down. Otherwise, that's just to say what has sold. The sold price to list price ratio, which measures, essentially it's a heat ratio, right? How close to asking price are homes getting. That number last month was 100% median. So that's a 1.5% rise from December when it was only 98.5. So those are the goods if you're selling a home. Let's talk about if you're buying a home. So here's some metrics that you would like to see if you are buying a home independent of selling another one. First and foremost, you have more options. There are 11.1% more homes on the market today as compared, well, today, meaning the first of each month is when this gets measured. So as of the 1st of February, 11.1% more homes on the market, going from 54 to 60. More so, though, new listings jumped up 129% in January. 35 homes were listed in December, 80 were listed in January. Both of those are good for a 1 month streak of rising inventory. We already talked about the average price. Obviously, you want to see that price go down if you're buying a home, in which it did, again, 5.3%. Okay, let's check out how this relates to January of last year. We're going to do this the exact same way. Let's talk about what's good if you are selling a home, and there's lots to talk about here. So if you're selling a home now versus a year ago, here's some good metrics that you want to hear. Number one, average time on market. Down, 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 down. So January of 23, the average days on market was 47, the median was 25. January of 24, the average went to 36, down 23%. The median, as I mentioned, went to 8, and that's down 68% from last year. Available homes actually down year over year. Last year we started February with 65. This year 60. That's an 8.3% drop. I know it's only 5 houses. Whatever. Closed sales. Closed sales in January of this year up 15.8% compared to January of last year. Finally, prices up 2.5%, up 1.1% respectively between the average and the median. So the average last year in January was 713,000. This year is 731,000. Median last year 660. Median this year 667.5. Always want to see prices go up when you're selling a home, of course, but also the median sold price to list price ratio up 1.38%. As mentioned, that number was 100% last month. Now, buying a home, got 2 metrics for you. New listings up. 72 listed last January, 80 listed this January. That's an 11% gain. New contracts down. 87 went under contract last January, 81 went under contract this January. That's an 8% drop in purchase activity. What does that mean? Well, even though there are, a few less homes on the market, there's less buyers buying those homes. So you don't have as much competition. Kind of talking out of both sides of my mouth because the average person paid 100% of, or the median person paid 100% of asking price. So there you have it. Those are the raw numbers. If you want this unpacked, you want it tailored to your specific neighborhood, reach out. We're just a direct message away. Happy to help you in any capacity. Again, Sean Reddy, Keller Williams Reddy Group, and we'll see you in this series next month.